Good afternoon, everybody. It is August the 4th today, Tuesday after the long weekend. And what a nice long weekend it was. We just got back in from our campsite, and I got quite a bit of stitching done this weekend. If you're new, I'm glad you're here, and if you've been here before, I'm glad you came back. And I got quite a bit to show you today. I got a quilt back from Doris, who does long arm quilting for me, and she did a beautiful job. But I can't show you because it's the quilt that I made for a Christmas present, so I'm gonna have to show that at a later date. And I sent 2 more quilts off to her. I took the quilt that I showed you before from the quilt batch pattern. I took it down, finished it, and it's gone to Doris for quilting on the long arm. I also sent the Black Crow that I got from Cotton Harvest Quilt Shop, that pattern. The table topper, I got that sent to her as well because I couldn't figure out what to do with it myself, and Doris does such a beautiful job of picking out patterns on the long arm to quilt with. I thought that I'm not even going to leave it up to me to come up with something. I'm gonna let her do it. So those are 2 more projects that are off to the long arm and getting quilted, and I'll be happy to get those back and show you what she's done with them. I got this quilted on the weekend from the Circle Off the Welcome wall hanging. I just have to put the backing on it and then stitch it around, but I've got everything else all stitched. I did that this weekend, and I ordered the Christmas one. So as soon as I get the Christmas one, I'll be able to get it prepared and ready to take out to the lake to stitch too. So that turned out really cute. Got just a couple more things to do on it. Put the buttons on it and put the backing on it, and then that one is done. So I'll finish that probably this week while we're watching hockey games. I finished this project it's a pattern I got from the Cotton Harvest Quilt Shop, and I decided I was not wanting to frame it in a picture, but I thought, well, maybe I'd make a cushion out of it, and then I changed my mind, and I'm actually going to put a backing on it and make it like a little pillow top, but I'm just going to have it like a slip over top of the back of my chair in my sewing room. So I'm just going to put a back on it, and then it'll just slip right on the back of my chair. It'll fit perfect there, and it'll look really nice. So I just have to put a backing on that, and that won't take very long, and that's going to be finished. So that too I'll probably finish up this week, and next time I do a video, it'll be on the back of my chair. I'll have to show you what it looks like. I got my in the mail, I got from the Quilting with Friends girls that I won their giveaway. I got that in the mail. So I still having trouble getting linen in. So I thought this is really cute. That's a cute little pattern. I've never made one of these before either, so I'm gonna enjoy doing that, I think. And I got a little needle binder with it, so that was cute. So I gotta pick out some threads for that and some linen, and I'll probably make up that. I'll put that in a kit and take it out to the lake to do some stitching on it. I got my Blackbird Designs It's Spring Fever in the mail, and the thread for that I ordered from the called for threads I ordered from the Cotton Harvest Quilt Shop, so that will be coming in soon. I can always count on her to get my stuff in. So that's a cute little pattern. I'm looking forward to doing that, but I need to get some linen. I do have linen coming. One out of the 3 shops that I ordered from, they're Canadian shops. One out of the 3 finally sent me a shipping notification that I have some linen coming, so I'm really looking forward to getting that. But I do have I'm waiting to do this pattern from by Brenda Keys. I have the pattern, I have the thread, called for threads. All I'm waiting for is the linen. So hopefully that'll be in this week, if not early next week. So that's gonna get a project bag to be ready. And I'm using all the called for threads and linen for that pattern. Then I got this pattern in the mail, also from Designed by Brenda Keys. I saw, can't remember whose YouTube channel I saw this pattern on. I think it might have been Brenda and the Cereal Starter, but I'm not sure. It's the sampler company designed by, I don't know if you can see that, I should take it out of the package. Designed by Brenda Keys also. It really caught my eye when I saw this pattern. It's still got a little bit of a shine to it, but it's really, really nice. So I have all the called for threads for this pattern, which are these threads. Not a whole lot, but it's really nice colors. Looking forward to stitching that. I did get from our local store in town, I was able to get a 28 count linen, but all they had was white. And I don't want to do it on a white, so because I'm still haven't heard from the company that the store that I ordered the 28 count linen from, I'm gonna try tea dye it. I'm gonna cut off a corner and I'll try tea. I'm thinking like a green tea. I'm gonna do a green tea on one little chunk, and I think I'll do coffee, and I think I'll do a just a couple of different herbal teas and see what color I come up with. But I'm thinking I'm gonna tea dye this white and see what I get, and hopefully I'm gonna get something that I'm gonna really like, that I want to put these threads on, and then I want to start this. So I'll see how it turns out. I'll play around with that, give it a try. I don't mind trying something new. But the other thing I did, I made myself a project bag out of the fabric I showed you that I wasn't sure whether I wanted to cut into it or not. I made a project bag for myself, and it's a two-part project bag. I designed this bag myself. I did post one on on my Etsy store, but it's sold, so I shipped it out this morning, and I'll have to make a couple more because I think they're going to be pretty handy. It's got a really nice big compartment on the inside, and then it has a peekaboo compartment on the outside, and it'll be actually pretty good to fit your fabric or your pattern in the front, and then you whatever you want to put in this front. There's quite a bit of room in the front pocket too, but then you'll be able to see which project you're bagging in this bag. But I really like this fabric. It's fabric that I got from Cotton Harvest Quilt Shop, and really nice to work with. So I made myself a bag. I knew I was going to make something that I really liked, and I knew it was going to be something for me and me only, so I did. I made myself a project bag, and I think I'll make a couple more to keep my cross stitching in, because now I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got probably 4, because I leave myself a 4 rule. I don't start any more than 4 quilts, and I'm going to do the same thing with cross stitch. I'm not starting any more than 4, because otherwise I'll never get anything finished. I'll just be starting and never finishing. So if I give myself a rule of 4 projects to work on, then I'm usually pretty good at sticking to that, especially during this pandemic when it's so easy just to start everything you see, especially when there's more time to be able to watch the YouTube channels and see what everybody else is working on, and then you just want one of everything that they're working on too. So I have to limit myself, and I don't want to stop watching YouTube channels, so I'll just make a list of stuff that I see of patterns that I like, and when I finish one of these, then I'll order that and start another one. But I sure wish it was easier to get linen in our community, but that's the joys of living in the far north. Your only option is to order online and wait, but I really find that lately it's a long wait to wait for certain things, but they're coming. What else did I get? I ordered more scissors from Chelsea Buns, and pretty sure she is from, where is she from? She's a store I found online that's based out of, I'm gonna find her here. She was based out of Alberta. Look at her card. I just happened to come across her on Facebook. It doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure she's from Alberta. But her store on Facebook is called Chelsea Buns. She has some beautiful stuff, but I love her scissors. I showed you last video these scissors that I ordered, and I've been using them a lot. They're actually very nice to handle. I ordered another pair, just a different color, and they feel nice in hand too. So I know I'm going to use those a lot. She's got beautiful scissors. So I got these scissors, and then I got another pair. She wraps everything in a ribbon. I got another pair, and these are really nice. If there's anybody with chubby fingers like me, big fingers, there's nice, the holes are nice and big, the handles are nice and big, and yet those scissors are really sharp too, and they come to a nice point. So perfect for needlework. I really like these. And these are, I think they came in a couple of different colors, but these are the gunmetal. Really nice. But I'm not having any luck finding scissor charms that I like to go with them. I like to put scissor charms on all my scissors, but I'm sure not having any luck finding scissor charms that I like. Found a couple, but they were sold out. So I'll have to keep searching. I'll find something that's gonna come to hit me in the eye. And she sends little thread butterflies for little thank you. These are handy too. You can put one in each project bag to use for stitching. What else today? I finished this weekend. I finished all of the required squares for the primitive gathering wall hanging that I'm working on. So they're all done, every one of them, hand stitched. Finished that on I think I did the last one on Monday before we came home. So that's finished. Now I just have to sew the little squares together. These are the little squares that are going to be going with that quilt. I did start, or with that wall hanging, I did start making some of them. So now I can get those finished and then square them all up. And once they're squared up, sew them together. And I think this one, when it's finished, because of the amount of work I put into it, I'll be sending that to Doris to get long arm too, just to get it quilted. My granddaughter, Grace, made me these little cards for putting my threads on them for my cross stitching. So I can put my threads on them and write the numbers. So write the numbers from the thread numbers on them. So those are going to be used to get kitted up. And I'm going to need her to make me some more. And other than that, that's it's been a busy week. I really got a lot of stuff completed and a lot of stuff kitted and ready for the sewing machine, ready for the long arm, and ready to put into bags to take to the lake. So I've got 3 days now to get some more bags ready to take out to the lake. I really like just taking the stitching bags out to the lake because it's much easier than I used to. Believe it or not, I used to haul my sewing machine and fabric and everything out there and sit at the picnic table and quilt, but it's too much stuff to haul. It's much easier just to kit some projects up in bags and take the bags out there that I want to sit and stitch on. So it works out better. I haven't got a lot of I haven't made any bags to put on my Etsy store, but I will definitely this week we'll get another couple of these bags made, and I'll put them on my Etsy shop. Cold Chicks Bags by Gwen, and I think they're going to be a good seller because I can already see how handy they are. And then getting to that, I just wanted to make a short video today because I'm really running behind. We had a busy day today, just catching up on some errands and things, unpacking from the lake. But I have the bag ready for the draw that I talked about in the last video. And I believe there was 13 entries. I've put them all into a little, onto paper, and I put them all into a little, the little bag, matching bag I made for my project bag. I like these little containers. And I'll pick one name and see who comes up. And her name is, the winner's name is Nina Ashworth. So if Nina can send me a message with her her address, I will get this bag shipped out to you tomorrow. And if I don't hear from Nina by the time I do my next video, which will probably be another week or so from now, then I will draw another name. So I'll give Nina until what's today? Today is the 4th. I'll say I'll give her until the 10th. If I don't hear from Nina by the 10th of August, then I will draw for another name, another person to win this bag. So hopefully she will see this video and hopefully she will enjoy this bag. I'm sure she will. So other than that, hopefully everybody, it's been really nice, so I'm hoping everybody else is getting some nice weather too. We've had some beautiful, beautiful days. Lots of sun, lots of warm weather. I've actually got the central air running today in the house because it's too warm for me anyway to be outside. But my herbs and my beets, potatoes, everything are growing very nice. I was out in the garden last night and picked some beets and potatoes for supper tonight. And it was actually not too bad for mosquitoes because we had a nice little wind that was blowing to keep the mosquitoes down too, which are awful this time of year. So other than that, I hope to get a couple more bags made this week and onto the Etsy store. And hopefully I'll hear from Nina and I'll get her bag out to her as soon as I can. Hopefully everybody watches, enjoys, as busy as I am, getting some projects finished and getting some more caught up on and some more kitted. Hopefully the next time I do a video, I'll have all the linen I've been waiting for come in, and I'll show you what I ended up working, or what I ended up doing with this linen that I do have, and see what color I come up with on it, playing around with the tea dyeing. So we'll see how that goes. I haven't done that for years, so it'll be a venture, that's for sure. So everybody please share, subscribe, and hope everybody stays safe and everybody keeps stitching, and have a beautiful summer. Bye for now. We'll see you next week around the 10th. Bye-bye.